And, I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, Santander was taking ground balls at first base during BP. And just to give us an opportunity. We didn't know, how long Monty could not be on the field. We had good news today. I think he's going to be able to do a lot more than he did the last couple of days. So in that case, let's say Monty could be, he go in there for a pinch runner, we go in there and play left field. So that gives us one more option.
You've had that experience in both the wild card and the divisional series. How different are those two when you're kind of looking ahead at the roadmap for these Orioles?
Melanie, that's a great question. It's kind of like it's hard because I didn't win those wild cards. We did win the division and we skipped that first round. And I think back when I was in the wild card, it was just a one game. It wasn't one game. It was a one game wild card against the Cardinals. It is big. It's people think, and I was talking to Craig Biggio yesterday. People think that you win in division, you get 5 or 6 extra days off, and you gotta go. Your bat's gonna go cold. Your pitcher's gonna forget to throw strikes. No, I think at this stage of the game, these guys need to rest. And it's not like we're gonna do anything. I'm sure we'll run some simulated games or take some live batting practice and do that. But it is a big difference, those 5 or 6 days of rest when you've played since February. I think our first spring training game was like the 27th or something, 24th. So we've been playing a long time. So winning the division it's big.
Mike Elias had kind of touched on that actually earlier today. For you guys, 17 straight games to come down the stretch. You'll finally get an off day when you come home from Cleveland. But is knowing that you could play well enough to get that time off, is that a driving factor at all?
Well, I think that and also winning the division is a big feather in these guys' cap, and it's nice to be able to do that. And I'm a big fan of playing significant games all the way through the end. I think keeps your team sharp. I think it keeps your team focused. I think teams that are clinch with 3 weeks left, the season, you better have a veteran team because I think you get, we got 26 insignificant games. Let's stay healthy. You start resting your players, and I think it takes away from the flow of the game that these guys have been doing it since they're 7 years old. You play 9 innings and all of a sudden you clinch them, taking out Gunnar after 2 at bats because you have to, because you hate for Gunnar to get hurt on a ground ball to shortstop because he's going to run 110% down to first base. And so I'd like to be able to play significant games all the way to the end. Now, I wouldn't be opposed to clinching with like 5 games left, but 2 or 3 weeks, it's a little bigger task.
All right, lastly, franchise tying record right now for comeback wins. You've had 7 of your 11 victories come that way this month. How much fun are you having with these games?
You know what? I have fun afterwards. I have fun afterwards. We all have fun afterwards. During the stuff that those, especially the last 2, it's nerve-wracking. I told Hyder on the plane on the way here on Sunday, it's like those last 3 innings was fast. It went fast, and it was playoff atmosphere, playoff caliber. Every out was big. Every single was awesome. Our fans the whole series they were terrific, and I never heard them get so loud when Mateo scored on Sunday. It was awesome. So hopefully that'll continue in the postseason.